For anybody who can hear my voice right now, my damn streams keep deactivating because of this fucking Wi-Fi. This for you YouTube only peoples who are not part of the YouTube community, Discord, or whatever, right? So if you can hear my voice right now, that's the reason why this freaking thing keeps deactivating. So if it deactivates one more time, I might have to just push this back till tomorrow to stream until I can figure out why the F my Wi-Fi acting up. Cause bro, I haven't even started the story yet, and my Wi-Fi acting up. If I known this would have happened with my Wi-Fi, I would have started earlier so that I have more time to play. But it's just like, bro, I don't understand what the heck going on right now. Like, at all. I don't understand. I done turned off this Wi-Fi multiple different times and so on, and it still keeps deactivating. It doesn't make no sense. So I'm just hoping to God for this final time I don't need to freaking turn this damn Wi-Fi off again. It's like, come on. Give me the freaking benefit of the doubt at least. I gotta hurry up and try to send this damn thing to the Discord before it's too late. Give me 1 second. Okay, come on. Okay, hopefully. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna click this thing immediately just to see what happens. Also, I love this effect that's on the screen right now. Nothing should be effing up my Wi-Fi in the slightest. There should be nothing messing it up. For me, for real. Bro, medium smoothie is legitly a fucking small. This thing is not that big. Oh snap. Love the cinematic. It was great. The jiggle face is going crazy right now. Ah, crap. Hopefully I don't mess nothing up. Alright. How many pulls I got? I only got 60 pulls. Go to the warp exchange. Oh, free tempo, nice.
Nice.
Ooh, what should I do? Well, let's review the recap.
As I bid farewell to high ceilings at the vortex of Genesis, I noticed something strange about
How long
the
been shooting
time
for?
core flame,
5 minutes.
and was immediately dragged into the Memoria tide of oblivion by Evernight. She was once the hidden power that March manifested by sacrificing all of her memories. Yet now, she harbors other secret intentions in her heart.
Oh, for the love of God.
Dan Heng warped back to the Express via a spirit warp jump, only to discover a memo snatcher invasion. Everyone then realized that the Remembrance's forces had already permeated Amphorius and blocked outside intervention. To establish contact with me, Dan Heng was determined to return to Amphorius immediately. After waking up in the false trailblaze, I managed to escape with help from Cyrene and Sunday. Unfortunately, Evernight held absolute control, causing me to fall into the Memoria tide once
What's up,
again.
Trip?
However, Black Swan took this opportunity to quietly approach Evernight.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish Genshin Impact had these recaps for Archon Quest. Cause like a month's time passed since the last quest. Recaps would be nice, so that people can get a refresher on their memory of what happened.
Dan Heng returned to Amphorius and beckoned the heroic spirit of Finan with divine blood. The destruction descending from the sky pierced through the memory zone and discovered the most hidden corner of the world. In pursuit of Evernight, Dan Heng arrived at the charred remnants of the Grove of Epiphany. In the grove, where memories became disjointed, Dan Heng
I don't forget what happens in the story. I'm just saying it's just a good feature to have.
his memories and completed his farewell to the past. In their final moments, the Earth demigod
Oh, hold up. I turned the button on. There we go.
trusted all their duty
Anyway, how was y'all day today?
authority to Dan Heng.
I ain't gonna lie. My day was fine until this one moment throughout my day pissed me off.
Within the Memoria tide.
Actually, 2 moments pissed me off today. One was at my job, and one was with this damn Wi-Fi.
We entered the nameless Titan's great tomb and discovered its secret. Across the 30 million cycles of eternal recurrence, every incarnation of Cyrene had come here, offering herself to the Remembrance. With Black Swan's help, we found Evernight in the depths of the great
Let me refresh.
When all seemed lost, Evernight was captured by March's camera and trapped within the memory maze of Ides Elysiae. After several lengthy conversations, March and Evernight reached an agreement. Evernight returned March's memories, and March finally returned to our side. With every condition for the Era Nova fulfilled, we returned to the depths of the Great Tomb and initiated the final Era
Hold up, let me refresh
Nova
my screen. We can wait. I ain't gotta go right now. So I have to refresh my screen. Alright, refreshed. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna show you what happened with my day today. So at my job, right? This is what pissed me off at my job. I have a coworker, right? She done put in her final 2-week resignation or whatever crap, right? So today at work, right? I'm checking items. There's this item that needed to be checked. I put it on the counter for her to work on or whatever, because I checked the item, got the paperwork. She just needs to process it, wrap it, all that good dandy stuff, right? So I leave it there. I grab another item. I check another item. Then she looks at me and she asks, "Who is this item for?" I'm like, "It's for y'all to work on?" Then she asked me the same question again, "Who is this for?" Like she got an attitude about it. And I said, "It's for y'all to work on?" Because I'm on everything. I wanted to blow up in her face and tell her, "This is work for you to do. If you didn't want to come here to work, you should have stayed home." I was really about to let her have it. My straight face that I usually have when I'm at work, it was falling apart fast. Because I didn't have the time or the patience for this nonsense this early in the morning. Or rather, this wasn't even early in the morning. This is on like the latter end of the afternoon, actually. And I was just like, "Bro, what are you on?" Mind you, this woman is like in her 40s acting like this. I don't have to sit here and work with this woman for over a year. Since the first time I met her back in like 2024. Like latter end of 2023 into 2024. And now 2025. That's true. It's almost been like 2 years of me working with this woman. And it's like every day there was something for her to complain about. Every day there was something to be upset about of this, that, and the third. She always bickering back and forth with coworkers of XYZ reason. And it's just like, man, can you please shut up? Can you stop talking? This is one reason why you keep having back and forth with niggas. Shut up. Stop talking. The amount of times I wanted to tell her just to shut up and stop talking, and I promise you, it was so close to slipping out my mouth. So, after that crap she pulled today, I was like, I was thinking to myself, I'm so glad you put in your 2-week notice, because I don't want to see your face again, ever. I can't fathom niggas who come to work not to work. If you don't want to work, especially when you have a job, if you don't want to come to work at all, and you carrying this, "Oh, I don't want to work" mentality with you, bro, just stay home. Quit your job. Don't nobody else want to deal with all that nonsense. But yeah. So then at the latter end of my shift, where it's the final moments of our shift, we going home or whatever. I'm talking to my homeboy, Davey. That's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Davey for short. So we already yapping. I'm telling him about what happened today. Then out of nowhere, I don't know where she came from, but she ended up walking up behind me or walked past me. I know she probably heard what I said about her. 'Cause I was like, "Yo, I was getting these. I was like, yo, can you just like work on this or whatever?" So she clearly heard what I said, 'cause she walked up out of nowhere behind me. She walked past me or whatever from behind me. I look behind me, I noticed, oh, that was her. And I'm thinking to myself, I hope she heard every word I said. Because this is ridiculous. Why am I, a 24-year-old, having to sit here and deal with this attitude from a woman who is in her 40s? Why am I sitting here dealing with this? I came here to work to get this money on. I ain't come here to work to hear people complaints. If you got job complaints, take that to HR. Other than that, keep your lips shut. I don't want to hear it. Also, welcome any of my new viewers and new subscribers. Appreciate you. Appreciate your viewership and your subscription. The new Genshin event story is more important too. More important. Too bad the event story is going away. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get it done before it's too late. Which is why I'm mixing up my playthroughs this week. I'm not just gonna solely play Star Rail all this week and miss out on that all that time. So I'm gonna mix my stuff around. But other than that, and this Wi-Fi acting up for like the 15th time, my day been fine.
Come quick, I've brought you a shiny little thing. Open up the box and take a look.
Cause it was just like, man, it's so irritating. Like, I gotta keep my mind off it. If I keep my mind on that bullshit, it's gonna piss me off even more.
A box in a box. That's how you know the gift is sincere. To make sure these 10 boxes fit within one another, I had to meticulously measure them. It would have been a bust if I was off by even 1 millimeter. It's a present. Of course it's gotta look the part.
Himiko just told me that the express has been stranded before. She said it took a lot of hard work to get it back on the track. I bet it was difficult. Not to mention routine maintenance. If possible, you should let me help fix the express too.
I forgot this little girl mechanic.
No, it's no trouble at all. I've still got lots to learn and lots of questions to ask Miss Himiko and Pom Pom. Like, how can we get Perkins to fly? How can we get him to fly to super high places like the express?
You met important door people? You mind that see again? Oh, okay. Seriously? Jade's English VA doesn't have a voice at all. This can't be a world quest. Wait a minute.
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, nah. They tried to drag me into a world quest. Absolutely not. What's it going? Between Finality's vision? Oh, it just sends me back to the train car. Oh, awesome. Anyway, I think it's about time I get this quest started. So, but actually, before I get the quest started, I actually want to pull for Cyrene before I do anything else, actually. So dispatches, let's go claim, dispatch again, claim all, dispatch again. I'm gonna pull for Cyrene, then get started. So right now I have 70 pulls to use. Oh, not that one. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. That's not right. I should have had. Hold on. Let me check my mail. Got that. I could have sworn they just gave me a 10 pull. I'm not gonna grab that right now. Oh, I heard that apparently this game mode right here is probably really good. I'm not really sure how good it is, but it seems really good. Anyway, I'm gonna try that another time. I'm just scrolling through this stuff right now quick. Reward guide. Oh, that's right, because I haven't logged in so long. Oh, this just sums up everything I can get from just playing the game. Which, this is also a really good feature as well. I really like this. It's all story, casual, combat. That's really nice. I like that. So that people can sum up everything they'll get in one update patch. You did the HR current reward event for me? Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Shoot, I haven't logged back into Star Rail in weeks since the last time I played it, which was the story mode. Anyway, time to pull for Cyrene and see if I win. Let me check and see. Where was my pity at? What was the last character I pulled for? I'm pretty sure it was Siedra, right? 5. Okay, it was Siedra. So I'm 6 pity in. Hold on, let me see. Yep. Man, I wish Star and Sophia was here so I can rub it in their face when I get this girl. Anyway, so 6. This would be 6 plus 10. This would be 16. $16, 26, Oh. Oh, snap. Holy mo, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh my god. If I lose to a standard 5-star or a limited 5-star that's not Cedra, Cyrene, I'm fine with that. It just gotta be one that I haven't collected yet. So, let's hope it's not a standard 5-star character. Let it be one of the limited ones. Please. Please. Holy. Oh my god. Woo! Bro, my luck has been crazy lately. Bro, my luck the past couple months has been wild. This is some wild luck. Oh my goodness. Now the question is, should I dare to attempt getting E1? Oh man, I'm over here rubbing my hands like a villain. I can't be too loud, I forgot. I hate you and your luck. I expected to lose the 50-50 on some real shit. Save your pulls? Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you know what? I should save my pulls. Cause I got a glimpse of the chick from the freaking, what you call it? The Annihilation Gang? I forgot what her name was, but Dahlia? The Dahlia, that's what they call her in Star Rail. I saw her gameplay, immediately thought to myself, I should save and pull for her as well. Oh, I've already seen Cyrene's playstyle and what she does. So that's why I'm confident in going for cons for Cyrene. And also because I've heard people say that E2 Cyrene is better than E0 because of like her kit or not getting her ultimate up fast enough or stuff like that. Now, if I do get a double 5-star drop in this single 10 pull, okay, never mind. Damn it. I was really hoping I'd get a double 5-star drop. Should I attempt the weapon? How many pulls am I into this damn weapon? Let's see. 5, 10. Oh my god, I only did 10 pull on this weapon bandith. Oh wow, that's crazy. Anyway, there's a difference between watch, play, and actually play. There yourself and see. This one for you or not. True. Oh, hey, Star. Yes, you are late. Guess what? I got Cyrene in 20 pulls. Suck it. How you like that?
Time flows on. Memories will never fade into oblivion.
My bad, I'm over here munching because I'm hungry. I'm gonna say this as well. People losing their mind over her freaking weapon skin gotta be the most dumbest thing I've ever seen. Her design is fine without that damn weapon skin. Then I'll double that number by 40. Granted, not just for a fact. I don't have a weapon that actually works for. Oh, yes, I do. Got these. I'm gonna slap that on her. it's gonna be a little minute to build her because I haven't logged into this game in so long. I got like almost all the shit she needs. I just gotta freaking go grind for the rest of that. Wait a minute, hold up. Okay. So I was under the impression that the bow looked exactly the same as the original one, but okay, that's wrong. Okay, but like it's like two different bows. It's not that big of a change, and they both look good. I don't know why people felt the need to like, oh, I need to spend money to get the bow, her other bow. It's like both of them look good. Like what? Come on. I mean, one looks more archaic and like simplistic, obviously, while the other one got a little more style to it. But that's fine. Who cares? I can't hear anything. What? Nah, buildings aren't really gonna make you hang yourself. I'm still trying to get her to 180 speed. I can't hear anything. What do you mean you can't hear anything? You can read decent like around the shop. Alright, fast. I can. Okay, cool. Since everyone can hear, also since everybody is here right now, please hit that like button for your boy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Also, the video that I posted or the reaction I posted is doing really well. I really appreciate the viewership. Anywho, let's go ahead and get to this story content because that's what I'm here for. Oh, wrong button. Nice. Hold up. Mother, if you don't. Oh, hold up. Wait, is that the right one? Missions. I said missions, damn it. Navigate. The Doom posting for Cyrene was crazy. It was. Now, if her not getting her ultimate up fast enough, I can understand that, right? I can get that. But the weapon skin stuff was so retarded.
When the heart changes, so does the world it sees.
I'm so glad they gave Dong Hong for free. You know, while I'm at it, you know, I might as well do this too. Hold up. Where is the shop? Where is it? Travelog store. Here we go. On some real shit, the only one I want is you. Yep, go ahead, give me that. I've been dying to have this character for the longest time. Anyway, that's done. I put for some reason because what doesn't feel that long to me for what it does. Okay, cool. I probably just got to build my Cyrene up and get a little more taste of her before I, you know, get a feel. Actually, I'm kind of afraid to throw Cyrene on. You know, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where is she at? Here she is. Oh yeah, I gotta grind like
Yet
crazy.
Another beautiful verse of poetry.
Oh man, this Cyrene grind might be stupid. Wait, what is these pieces from? Lady of Crashing Waves. Oh, this must be a boss or enemy type. Never mind. I'll be able to get that when I need to. But I'm gonna come back to that later. I'm skipping to bed because fuck IPs. Oh, anyway, how was y'all's day today? Hopefully y'all had a good day today. The fresh kicks, the heels.
hasn't changed at all, has it? The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away.
I'm gonna rewind to watch your pulls. Go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna say this. I was not spoiled by any story content related to Honkai Star Rail. So you won't hear me mention anything about spoilers moving forward. Cause I didn't see anything. Thank God. Cause you know how YouTube recommendation be like. But I was gonna do reactions to Sirene's trailers, but then I was like, I'm already about to play the story content, so I might as well just watch this stuff before I start the stream. And I watched the content before I started the stream.
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Also, I saw so many people make this claim that Sirene's character design was so lazy because it's just like, because they were like, oh, this is just the girl from Honkai Impact 3rd. I've seen the girl from Honkai Impact 3rd, and I put her right next to Sirene. These two, they may look similar, but their designs are completely different from each other. Their critique is lazy. Oh, hold up. This is a good screenshot. Hold up. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and get that screenshot. Boom. Got it. Ain't looking to you.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
The wifey of humanity is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Cause that was the only thought process I had. She was the wifey of humanity when I first saw her. Also, this is another screenshot worthy pic. Give me a second. Got it for the wedding day. Anyway.
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? And I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, you're gonna be the size of a planet.
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Id Silicii, what kind of Amphorius is being born?
Yeah, it's better. Nah, I'm sorry. Not in this case. I'm sorry.
I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
It's a world we must protect. It's the dawn that Finon that everyone had wished for. Don't mention my goat, Finon. I cry every time I hear his name. Rip to the goats. The greatest to ever do it.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy.
I will say this too. I ain't gonna lie. More and more, I keep getting edged into doing my tier list video. But like, I got like so many reaction content stuff I want to do first before I do the tier list. But I ain't gonna lie, I might just be like, you know what, we're gonna hold off on the reaction. I'm gonna go do this tier list thing now because I know what I found the site to do the tier list stuff on. I just got to do it. So, maybe during the weekend I'll probably do that. We'll see.
Light calendar 4931. Month of freedom. The moment belonging to world bearing.
Also, gotcha, Dragon. You're right. However's never misses with pink-haired female characters. They never miss, which is probably why I like Varissa so much. I don't know what it is. I think her pink hair really just vibrant. It does something to me. I don't know what it does, but it does something to me.
Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend?
She is just gorgeous. It don't matter what.
Then go and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach Light Calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
I love the fact that the whole squad is here. Everyone got to level up. Everyone got some shine, some sparkle to them. You feel me? And that's just great.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed.
Mm-hmm.
The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aeronova.
Oh boy, this is about to be crazy. That boss fight gonna be wild. I can feel it.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
It's bound to happen. Now we're long prepared for that. We can't wait any longer. We must stop Iron Tomb. It's time to take over the burden that Finite has been carrying. Sorry if I'm a slow reader.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own.
You right, twin.
After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So, as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone.
I ain't gonna lie, March 7th. You may look cute with your pupils more visible and them crimson eyes, but I kind of miss that dead look in your eyes. I don't know why. I just like that version of you better. Evernight was something else. Evernight was a full-blown schizo.
Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Not gonna lie, that moment where that Memoria stuff snatched up the Trailblazer, that thing looked like a horror movie.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but We'll be waiting for you at the end.
Cal likes his woman crazy.
Definitely
That's not true.
again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off. Heidi's Elysiae is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
You know what? Hold up. Let me do this. Cause this don't feel right without doing this. Hold up. The Watcher, get off the team, twin. Move. Where's she at?
It is also my wish to be forever close to the Trailblaze.
Yes, I saw her animations. That's why I posted it in the freaking Discord when I first saw them. I ain't gonna lie, them things came out the blue. I was kind of shocked when her animations were spoiled out. I was like, what? Also, hold up, before we continue, that woman's follow-up attack was freaking crazy. I saw what they did. I didn't even notice what they did until I saw someone's comment being like, yo, that was wild. I was like, wait, what? What you talking about? I went back in time, rewound that video. I was like, oh my gosh. This is by far the most goonerous animation I've seen out of this game. It was crazy. I was like, ain't no way. Not the tail flick on the you ain't do all that. But I'm down for it. Shoot, somebody in the comment section was talking about somebody from the Zenless dev team clearly worked on this character. And you know what? They're probably right. Come up. Somebody was talking about yo, keep him over here in Star Rail. Niggas was like, no, don't. Go back to Zenless. Shoot, why not work on both? Get both the money on. That was the deadpan face woman. Sorry, please. Hey, don't forget, Hardy. My promise. And we progressed into the nice. Alright. Now I know. The share fragments to farewell, however. What next? As someone said, fight fire with fire. Your plan was rather splendid too, wasn't it? And thinking back to our brief yet lingering encounters, how worried you were of me. We never even had time for a proper farewell, did we? This can't be helped. The role I'm playing isn't exactly likable. If I left without saying goodbye, wouldn't you hold a grudge against me forever? So, for one final time, I decided to stir up a few of your pleasant memories. Think back to the time when you left a lazy video back to the film chase. The destiny of Ornix. Over here, they're reading like a goblin. Exactly. No names nor the true star sky. Marcel's wish wasn't just about helping you breathe through the ultimate protocol. She hoped your journey would go smoothly. What I did was merely lend a hand. At least that embroiderer made the right call, don't you think? You're welcome. You see, I never forget Marcel's wishes to protect you. She knows I'm holding her as my trump card, and I know as well that you are all hers. Hers, you and darling. You can. So I leave you with the question: what if one day March walks down a path completely different from yours? Will you choose her or your own path? I never thought about that. I can't answer that right now. I know the answer for sure. Oh, I'll choose my own path. I'll choose March 7th path. March 7th path is my path. Wait a minute. Wouldn't the third choice be the exact same as the first choice? Cause like if you choose March 7th, you're technically walking down her path alongside her. So this is essentially the same choice. Right? Someone can correct me if I'm wrong about that. Who knows? Perhaps it'll change what it is right now. No matter how much I love you all. So Don't let her wishes be in vain. Alright, this is the last row. Now welcome a true oblivion, will you? Oh, hold on, let me go back. I know I missed some things I was talking about. Yeah, she good for your firefly. The only super character I have is Boo. Very tempted to get her, but 4.0 is so close. Sorry for her niece animation that almost made me start playing Zenless.
To the end of all your roads.
Also, their game mode, Currency Wars, is extremely fun. Like they but so many good events and came out of them, unfortunately.
Turn over this eternal page.
Okay. Oh, she floating. Okay.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
No! Not my goat not making... Bro, I promise you, I'm gonna be so upset if this goat, Finan, does not get to continue to exist at the end of this grand story. Because this is a grand epic. This is one of the greatest stories ever told. I'll still stand by my position that the 2.7 story for Wuthering Waves was... It had spectacle, no substance. Hands down. 3.7, I know it's gonna have better. Anyway, back to my point. I'm gonna be upset if my nigga Finan doesn't get a good ending. Granted, if he stays having a tragic ending, that would be just as good. But like, my guy deserves better. He put the weight of the weight of the world on his back and stood 10 toes.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer.
I'm not gonna lie. If I were to meet Cyrene in real life, I wouldn't be able to stare her in the eye. Because that's how gorgeous this woman is. I would be ashamed to stand in front of this woman. Not on some, oh, I bend the knee to any beautiful woman that comes across my face. I'm just saying, she's a lovely person, genuinely. And she's gorgeous. I would be standing in front of her, not be able to look her in the eye because of how good she looked. Genuinely. I'd be like, yeah, that's cool, twin. As I look towards the ground. And she's like, why are you looking at the ground for? Don't worry about it. I'm just doing my own thing.
The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero.
Look, I'm a shy guy, okay?
Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny. Lee, best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long, and have denied for too long.
And what's that? Oh, that was fast.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Were you born in ID Celestii? You gotta remember, I was memory back?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Celestii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore?
I'm loving how the music's setting the tone right now. Also, I freaking called it that she was gonna be the Demiurge, the nameless Titan. I freaking called that shit. It's so obvious.
But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
I've heard that before.
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god, the 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore, the Demiurge, is right here.
Perspective change already? This feels a little early for a perspective change.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan. The Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation.
Finally, this woman got a voice again. Granted, she always had her voice in the main story content stuff that she was in, but when it came down to the trailers, this woman had no damn voice. So can someone tell me, is this a new voice actor or is this the same voice actor from like last year? Somebody let me know.
They say the Seer strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jingyuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Yeah, she sounds like a different voice actor. This don't sound like the same one from last year.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Luofu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Luofu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Luofu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchuan must understand even more than the Luofu how significant this battle is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How
Damn.
hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster.
Oh boy.
Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Ravagers.
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them.
Of course it is. When these niggas freaking murking off planets with one swipe of the hand. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I watched that, what you call it? I forgot what they called them trailers. I think it was a Millie Astro trailer or whatever for Star Rail. And it was like, oh, the story could have went different routes from like Herda fusing with Iron Tomb to freaking Welt having his 1v1 with Big Z and getting cooked. I forgot what was another path that we went down, but like every other path that we potentially could have went down, we would have freaking got cooked. It would have been over for the story. We would have been dead. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like the idea of Welt having his 1v1 with Big Z.
My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Luofu will fall into Ventilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time, just in case. You'll enter Amphorius, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone except Pom Pom join the fight.
I'm gonna say this right now. This is the thought process I'm having in my head right now. Do y'all think Pom Pom may be this secret, powerful entity? We just haven't seen them in action yet. I got this sneaking suspicion that is the case. Now, I could be entirely wrong.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back.
Argency's trailer, that's my answer. I mean, he was kind of hunting Pom Pom down in his trailer, technically. But like, it was kind of like this one-off thing that you wouldn't really think much of. And then it's like, oh, maybe there's more to look into that. Which reminds me, I went back. Okay, this is Genshin Impact related, so let me have this real quick. Okay, so I went back and I'm watching this couple react to like the Sumeru Our Conquest playthrough of Act 2 with the days repeating itself over and over again thing, right? And the riddle or the prophecy, whatever the crap, that's the dude practicing the astrology, whatever crap, says to the traveler or whatever, talking about some the moon, lies, and illusions. And I couldn't help but think to myself, man, were they calling back to Nodcry's story, potentially, since Sumeru with that line? Or was I just reading too much into that? Anyway, the credits? Omen of Evil, Roll of Pom Pom. Also, his shadow was sus AF. Wait, really? I gotta go back and look at that trailer. That seems interesting.
Oh, and just like that, they're here.
I'm gonna be honest. I think when Star Rail started making unique looking NPCs, aka Skrullum, people really did have a high expectation thinking. Because no one had this high expectation of no, hold up. Let me correct myself. When Skrullum was revealed, people thought, oh, he was going to be playable because he had a really unique design, right? I don't think he's ever going to be playable at this point in time. But, like, when you saw his design for the first time, you didn't think, oh, this was just going to be a unique NPC. People thought, oh, he's going to be a playable character. But after all this time, I think we can confidently say that he was always meant to be a uniquely designed NPC, which is why we start seeing more of them in the other Hoyo games from Genshin and also Zenless. Because now it's just up in the air. Anybody could be a playable character if they're a well-designed NPC with, certain people's thought process about it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Skrullum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone.
flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Penacony's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
I'm gonna say this too, because I said this in my comment section of one of my reactions, especially to the 2.7, someone criticizing the 2.7 story for Withering Waves. I still stand by this. Lygus is a way better antagonist than freaking Cristoforo. Cristoforo was all talking about, oh, it's all going according to my plan. Face us. Lygus was like, everything going according to my plan, but these freaking hiccups keep happening. So now I have to actively involve myself in it to get it to go my way, which, in my opinion, is way cooler.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal.
My pink shorty.
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Zulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
For the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IBC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
Oh boy.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
And I just realized who voice that is. I love being able to recognize English VAs off rip. I may not know their name, but I know the sound of their voice.
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive.
Also, I will be reacting to a video where someone proclaims that the gacha space, or just the anime space as a whole, has a lolly problem. The video, as far as I know on my playlist, was made a month ago. I will be reacting to that and dismantling any nonsense that's in that video. Just wanted to let y'all know.
Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But, if the Cianjo Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
That sounds freaking crazy. Y'all niggas, do y'all not? Niggas must not understand the gravity of the situation. Hold up, I gotta sneeze. Hold up. Oh man. Anyway, let me get back on my tangent. Yeah, these niggas from the IPC are freaking crazy. Y'all niggas are gonna charge niggas munyon knowing that the Lord Ravager iron tube can affect organic life, even though its process is a little slower. Y'all gonna charge niggas for vaccines anyway? The IPC are true villains in the cosmos. More and more as I play Star Rail, the more and more do I see the justification for the primordial one, the heavenly principles of getting it back to conceal Tevat from the rest of the freaking universe. I see the reasons why. It's so justified.
Especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much.
Well, the rest of the universe inside of Goito's barrier, at least. Wait, Goitothoth. I'm pretty sure that's the Aeon of Preservation. Wait, so he put a barrier around the universe? Or sections of the universe? I didn't know that, if that is the case. WZ would take over Tevat so fucking quick. I mean, yo, the only IPC here that I have is Ratio. I ain't gonna lie. Oh shoot, another thing too. Yeah. Skirk's story quest even validates this whole need to put a barrier around your planet. The fact that Skirk had her people get wiped out by this other civilization that came over to us. Oh, we're just merchants. We just want to establish some peace with y'all. More than likely, them niggas were the IPC and was like, oh, these niggas are a threat. This is not an investment worth putting our money on into. We gotta put these niggas out, kill them. And guess what? They murked off her whole planet and all her people, leaving only her left behind. So, Skirk is my boot hill. Skirk is my boot hill of getting it back. What a perfect analogy. Ooh, it's a perfect connection. Anyway, let's continue.
Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Sanjo saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Okay, thank you for telling me this, Sophia. Okay, so if I'm running the logic that the Aeon Preservation did not cover the entire universe with their barrier, that means that there are planets outside of that barrier who could be attacked by the Dust Leviathans and or the Abyss. Meaning, this kind of validates the idea that Genshin Impact's planet, not universe, is in the same universe as Star Rail, but they're outside of the barrier, meaning they could be attacked by Dust Leviathans and or the Abyss. Because even Skirk states the Abyss is the world's shadow and it's always there, right? So, damn. Guess we got unlucky. That's what that means.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Your Amber Lord ain't doing enough.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
Also, for anybody watching the stream right now, make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate all the support.
You can never be be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Emphorius looks like on the inside.
Also, I'm gonna say this too before we continue. Bro, I swear, this whole section of time, all those months, almost like a year worth of time, I'm pretty sure, that we had no voice acting in Genshin, Star Rail, and no, Zenless felt like it had voice acting all the time. But for Genshin and Star Rail in particular, the lack of voice acting for damn near an entire year, it feels like we went through COVID again. Because I'm sitting here thinking back to the fact that most of these characters on the screen did not have a voice at all for months on end. And it feels like we went through COVID part 2, just like at a smaller scale. And it's just so weird to sit there and think about it.
I wonder where he and the others are right now.
Story characters can be added to the team. Whatever.
Hello? How's the signal? Can you hear us?
Oh, awesome.
We're through! I can see the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Bro, what the crap is Bellabog gonna do against Iron Tomb? Are we serious? I'm sorry, no disrespect to Team Bellabog, obviously. Respect to these goats. But what the F are they gonna do? What can they provide that's any type of defense or countermeasure against Iron Tomb? I would love to know.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Bellabog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Bellabog?
Hook solos.
Guerrilla 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks.
It's located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade, meaning they're still in it, it's just they're on the further end of the barricade or the barrier. Okay.
Matt Kitchapart and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them? That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Bellabog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Guerrilla 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options.
It makes me wonder. Did the world of Teyvat exist around this time? Because let's say Genshin Impact exists in the same world as, same universe as Star Rail, right? Okay, so what part of the timeline or what place in the timeline would Genshin Impact exist in? Would it be around this same exact time as this Iron Tomb crisis, or would it be further into the future, or was it in the far distant past? I have mixed feelings about Sealy now. I lost the 50-50 for certain. You know, it happens sometimes.
If anything goes wrong,
I'm not laughing at you, obviously.
Miss Topaz,
It just
I
happens.
can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
You just look at people differently.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Eurilla 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
Also, it is a damn shame that they did Topaz the worst way. They really nerfed her body. Sad. If she was a Zillion Zone Zero character, you better believe that cake would be caking. Ah! Almost hit the wrong button. Oh my god. That was close.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Eurilla 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belabogian falls.
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Man, if I ever lose my 50-50, I hope I lose to Fei Shao. Or Fu Shuang. Or how do we pronounce this girl name? Fu. Because for the longest time, I've wished to have this character on my account. She just looks good. I just love her design. She just looks great. She's gorgeous. And I've never once gotten her on my account. And knowing that I can lose my 50-50 to this character now is even more impressive. What's up? This the third time? Yes, Jed, this is the third time. Third time's the charm. I've been at it for about 80 minutes now. So, there hasn't been any issue. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna hold this stream back till tomorrow. Just so that I don't have to keep dealing with the stream turning on and off. So, I'm hoping this luck continues.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jin Yuan.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a backseat.
Third one didn't show me any notification. Oh, did you get the Discord message then? Hopefully you got that one right.
If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
Absolutely. Die for this. I ain't gonna lie, the idea of some cosmic horror is terrifying in real life anyway. Could you imagine planet Earth gets rolled up on by some giant floating body with no head talking about some, yo, I've come here to wipe out your planet, bro. You see this spear I got? Check it out. You know what? Take a closer look at it as I drive it down into your planet and blow it up. Bro, you might as well go ahead and pray to God right there. There's no need to fight, no need to even panic. Just go ahead and start praying to God. You better hope your heart is in it when you're praying.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like that.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Save it when you're in a more dire need. Is this not dire need? Are you crazy?
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible.
if y'all have videos, like Hoyoverse theory videos, join the YouTube community Discord and post it in the Hoyoverse what do I call it, theory channel. Just post it there, and I'll watch it on my own time. Unless y'all want to see me react to it, then I'll make a reaction out of it. Most of the time, I just watch that stuff by myself because I just enjoy the lore. Which reminds me, I got a handful of theory video stuff on my videos to react to playlists. But some of that stuff is old, so it's like I might as well just react to that on my own, or just watch on my own time. But anyway.
Other departments of the IVC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you.
Also, I have this sneaking suspicion why the Zenless dev team won't say that Zenless Zone Zero exists on the imaginary tree as well, or connected, is because they're gonna build up the story to this otherworldly power and otherworldly existence that somewhat connects it to each other. I would not be surprised if either A, whatever caused these ether hollow stuff to manifest on the planet is because of a character from Honkai Impact 3rd. I wouldn't be surprised by that. B, it's a variation from a character from Honkai Impact 3rd. Or C, it's a something else entirely, but it has some type of lore connection and implication to possibly, again, Honkai Impact 3rd. I wouldn't be surprised if it ties back to Honkai Impact 3rd in some type of way. Or if it ties to Genshin Impact, or if it ties to Star Rail. As I'm thinking about it, I think it should tie to Star Rail, honestly, because the way that Miasma stuff was looking like back in version 2.2 story, with the whole moon being a background with these tentacle arms, like kind of reaching for the sky and type shit, it was just like, this feels like a cosmic horror of some kind that probably crash landed on the planet, but now was enacting its power on the planet type shit. Anyway, this is not the time for this theory, but you get the point I'm making.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
Archforger. Now that sounds like an interesting name, and I wonder, will that be the next threat we deal with in version 4.0? Interesting. Post on the page talking about going to find their berry and what Barry is actually protecting them from, or just a trailer and 2 screenshots from said trailer in the Discord. Thank you, Sophia.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't understand why all the Lord Ravagers don't go smoking out every planet in existence at the same time. These niggas look like they just wait their turn and be like, oh, I'm gonna go first. No, I'm gonna go first. No, I'm gonna go first. It's just like, how about you all go together and get the work done? How about that? Because it seems like y'all just love taking turns. Y'all know y'all so powerful. Y'all are planetary to galaxy level threats that y'all just like, we're just gonna chill and just wait our turns. Oh, he can go first. I'll wait 2,000 years before I make my move. Oh, also, I need to say this. After I do these, like, what? How many more of these I got? I got like 1, 2. I got like 2 more of these conversation pieces to do. Once I do that, I have to end the stream because it's going on 1 o'clock in the morning, and your boy need his sleep.
Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
But that's kind of dumb. I hope that the Galaxy Rangers get expanded upon, and why in the F they don't have like an organized group? I understand that they do have an organized group, but like why don't they have like a base of operation? Be like, okay, we're stationed here, or like we're stationed across the galaxy, this and the third, like a police force, like the plumbers from like Ben 10, right? Why aren't the Galaxy Rangers like that? It's like, nigga, it's people calling y'all for help, and then y'all not answering the phone. I'm like, bro, screw these Galaxy Rangers because they're not doing anything. Who are you?
Is that you?
Yes. And you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And even now I can only appear in disguise.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness she said that was her disguise. I was about to say, does she really look like this? This would have been a crazy lore reveal of her actually looked like. That would have been wild. Be like, oh, this is how I actually look like for real. Be like, what? You're gonna reveal that now? Because they seem to be more like bounty hunters. At least that's how I've taken it. Possibly. Also, let me read. Why is Newt just casually watching their newborn Lord Ravager get jumped? Because he knows his son can handle it. That's why. Cause let's be honest, we never truly beat Fantilia. She kind of just like, oh, that's cool, you did that. And I'm like, don't worry, I'm gonna be back. And it wasn't even her real body. That was the crazy part. Her real body on a whole nother planet, covered in black sludge, just chilling.
On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family. We essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Astonian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Wounded? Nigga, there won't be any wounds. These niggas will be dead. Iron Tomb will eviscerate them. What type of wounds are they getting from a Lord Ravager? I would love to know. Wounds? What's that?
Miss Robin,
Oh,
I'm
man.
beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Also, before I continue,
This was my childhood dream.
because I might do this last one, then call it a night. Oh, I guess I could tell y'all this. So back in 2024, I think it was, or 2023, me and my twin bro, right, we made this whole bet with each other to see, oh, who got more subscribers on our accounts, right, on our YouTube accounts. I promise you, if we had bet money on who can get more subs than the other within a year's time, I would have won that money easy. I watched my old video, my Lolly video from like a year ago that I made. It was my first video on my entire account that got 1,000 views. I looked at the sub count on my channel at that time. It was 51. I am at 330. Hold up, give me a second. 334 right now. I promise you, if I betted money $100 on that, I would have smoked this nigga and got that money. Because honestly, I do this as a hobby. This is not my job. But sometimes I do treat it as a job when I try to make videos and try to get it out at a certain time. But again, I guess this just cycles back to I appreciate everyone's support that they give for my video. Because realistically, y'all niggas, realistically, I did not expect people to watch an hour-long reaction. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The fact that y'all even bother to watch an hour-long reaction says a lot. That means y'all love long-form content. Y'all love hearing people talk for an hour long. Because guess what? Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do anyway. Y'all ain't doing much nothing anyway. So you might as well just watch this video. I'm being too loud for no reason.
Why is there no one here?
Because they're dead.
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence
is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Who is talking?
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth.
So true. I'll become godly anyway. Also, I'm gonna be honest. When they sat there and said that the remembrance sided with the destruction, I was like, bro, what? You gonna side with the nigga who wants to destroy everything? But then when you think about it, it's like, oh, if he destroys everything, that means I can have everything and like recreate everything from the remembrance or like freeze it all or some crap. You get the point. But like, it was just like, bro, talk about wanting the extinction of all life across the universe. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta meet a character who's like some type of Aeon Slayer. We need that. I need a character like that. I know without a shadow of a doubt they will introduce such a character into the future of this game. They have to. There's no way you have these Aeons, these God of Gods type beings, and there's no one who can slay them. There 100% will be a character like that in the future, whether it be male or female. I am leaning on the fact that that character will be female. Because, let's be for real.
The 12 Titans who guard Amphorius.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this.
This girl... I can't believe it. I actually thought this was Evernight talking. This girl over here playing games. Someone said, oh, I was over here just waiting for the time for this to happen so I could act like a fool. Like, bro, are you serious? This girl, March, I don't know what it is. I think Amphorius made me love March even more. Because before I was like, she's pretty cool, she's pretty cute. It is what it is. I was really indifferent towards her, honestly. I ain't had no hate for the character or anything like that. But now with Amphorius, it made me love her even more. It's like, bro. Oh my god. This girl wanted to be creepy so bad just for the sake of the joke. I took their explanation to mean that they wanted to use the destruction as a As shrapnel bomb. There we go. Except the shrapnel in this case was remembering energy to spread across the universe. Brother, you can tell it's her by the tone of her voice and how she speaks. Lord, Yumiko really is like their mom. It's precious. Bro, I really thought this was every night talking when she was talking about something. Look, they're here, they're here, they're here. Sounding schizophrenic. Because every night talked like that. So I was like, okay, so this is every night talking.
Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Euphorius.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the new world. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does he look like now?
I'm not gonna lie, the mere idea of you being human originally, then you turn into a god, and then you're like, man, taking on human form is kind of weird. I rather prefer being in this non-human form. Does that not sound crazy to y'all? That sounds wild. How is it you achieve godhood and then you leave your human skin and you're like, oh man, I don't feel comfortable in my human body? What? Huh? I mean, I guess since you're a god now, you can forge your own form anyway. But like, still, that's kind of crazy. I'm like ultra attached to my human form, which is one of the reasons why I hate the idea of transferring my consciousness into a damn robot. I swear, ever since I watched that Chappie movie, if any of y'all seen that Chappie movie that I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I hated the ending of it. Not because it was bad, it was because I hated the idea of just transferring my human consciousness into a damn robot. Especially one that didn't look human. It just like the existential dread I would feel in that moment is crazy. Anyway, let's continue. Uniform.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphorius's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
The Trailblazer ain't gonna change no outfit. He gonna still stay in the same clothes. Nah, not niggas on their knees praying.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the holy city have gathered here.
These niggas have become fanatic worshippers.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
Oh my goodness, these people are about to be praying to the freshest pair of shoes on this nigga feet. This about to be crazy. I know I was gonna turn off the stream at 1 o'clock, but like I want to push it a little further, so we're gonna go for a little further. Also, make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That colossal deity is him. He has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening.
No, I haven't figured out how to change Trailblazers, unfortunately.
Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius's destiny.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
I got a sneaking suspicion this is about to be one goofy scene of the Trailblazer acting like a clown.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
They are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world. Perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? This advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection. Praise be to Electra, chalice of plenty, for you brew the ocean into sweet wine, dispelling nihility with every toast at the feast.
I love this.
Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight, for the rainbow you cast turns the light of both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be to Cyphera, coin of whimsy, for your every flip reflects the possibilities of destiny, letting the tricks of elation illuminate the path to dawn. Itamanimos, lance of
Yes, I did get homegirl Cedra Cyrene. I got her in 20s pulls. Also, what's up, Yuki? First time being here.
Praise be to Casterus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is
This
no
story
longer
deserves a perfect ending.
but a peaceful journey home. Praise be to Dan Heng, pillar of stone, for you are a mountain range and the backbone of permanence. Your silent form paves our path across the earth. Praise be to March 7th, Veil of Evernight, for you safeguard time for us, weaving remembrance into stars, to be embroidered upon a boundless dress.
Crap, they said all their lines. So one of these characters, they said something about crap. What was it? Something about erudition. I missed it. It was somebody's name. Was it Hycelians? No, it wasn't her. It was someone after Mighty Most. I forgot who it was that they said their name of, because freaking Mim and Cyrene was having their little moment. Crap. But I actually like the fact that this shows the change in the environment, right? These niggas are praising them and mentioning the paths that exist outside of this world, or that the Titans represent. Like dispelling nihility and all this other stuff, introducing remembrance or erudition, blah 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 blah, right? All that cool stuff. Anyway, Yuki, how your day been? Hopefully your day been good. Honestly, I feel like what they should have did with Cyrene, they should have took the shoes off her feet and just have her be bare feet. Now, I'm not saying this because I'm a feet guy. Don't get it twisted. I ain't one of y'all niggas. I'm a gooter, but I ain't that type of gooter. I'm a cake man personally. But anywho, Yeah, they should have just had her have the dogs out, honestly. The feet being present on the ground should have been there, not the shoes. I wonder if they would have kept praising them if I kept walking forward. No, they not. They're not about to get that old hag to sit here and be like, "You praise the world bearer, blah blah blah." I know. I got a feeling that's about to happen right now.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in
Serena
arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Is there a reason why, LOL? Fifi, I hope you ain't posing that towards me. Anywho. Isn't this person looks like someone that's a part of the same bloodline as Castorus?
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
Oh no, we're inspiring Sunday even more. I swear on everything, I would not be surprised if this nigga ends up becoming a god. And like I said before, this is the theory I've been pushing since freaking last year when it was in Pentaconi, or the latter end of Pentaconi. I would not be surprised if this nigga turns out to be the Sunday who ends up being the primordial one of Genshin Impact's world. I wouldn't be surprised. This nigga seeing all his inspiration right in front of his eyes right now.
He will give us the answer.
I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the nameless, who dwells among mortals.
Man, they're giving the Trailblazer so much aura. Oh my goodness. Anyway, how's the video on Zoom going? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't started on it because it's gonna be a reaction, or not. Actually, it is a video. It's not a reaction. Well, actually, yes, it would be. It would be a reaction. But yeah, I haven't started on it yet. You know, busy with working on other stuff. Plus, I've been super tired. Your boy does not get good sleep at night. The fact that this stream is still up is prime example of it.
That voice is definitely him.
Also, time to get this screenshot collected.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow.
I got a sneaking suspicion that this nigga Trailblazer is over here chuckling while he's saying his lines right now. I can feel it. He over here being funny and goofy for no reason, being like, "Yo, I gotta play up this guy bit."
I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Oh, wait a minute, hold up.
This?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphorius. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
The prophecy of the deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting.
And who might that be?
Someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
Yes. Respect my goal.
Neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
I hate the fact that Welt didn't react to the name of Kazlana. Yeah, that is kind of a missed opportunity for real. Especially knowing where he's from.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion: this must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, "Look, there's nothing here." Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
I'm going to assume that she means that she will use herself as the key to stop Iron Tomb by fusing with it. I'm going to assume that's what she means by that. Also, y'all can tell me, has my mic sounded like I was too far away? Because my mic is turned at a really bad angle that doesn't capture my entire voice. Oh my God. Okay, I think my mic is back on. My bad, I had to unplug it real quick. Anywho, hopefully my mic sounds good. I have you at max volume to hear you. Wait, really? Damn, that mean I must be whispering. Oh, I am whispering because it's freaking 1 o'clock in the morning.
Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Okay, this is a good stopping point right here. Because, you know, all that other good stuff. So, I guess I should tell y'all how I want things to go for the rest of the week before I actually end the stream. Because I want to play Fate Semi-Remnant next tomorrow so that I can dive deeper into the game. I had to speed run playing through the prologue and a little bit of chapter 1, or yeah, I sped through the prologue. I'm in chapter 1 again because I bought the hard copy for Fate Semi Remnant during the weekend, and I bought this extended storage piece for my PS5, which means I play other games I want to play on it. Also, there's Gravity Rush, the remastered, and Gravity Rush 2 that I've ordered that will be coming here this Friday, I believe. So I want to add that to my playthrough cycles because those are really good games. So I'm trying to cycle around games I play or stream because I don't want it to solely be about just the gacha games that I play on my account. Nah, will I mainly react to the content and talk about it? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But in terms of streaming, I want to be able to stream everything I play. Well, not everything, just some of the games. So for tomorrow, you know what, I may do this instead. I may just push. I may do another stream of Star Rail tomorrow. Then for Thursday, it would either be Woo-Wah or it would be Fate Semi Remnant. I'll make my decision on that when Thursday comes. Now, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I will stream on those days. Because I wanted to do some reaction content. But at the same time, it's like I have a lot of time throughout the day, well, except for Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I have a lot of time before I stream again. But you know, I do watch-alongs with my friends in the Discord to watch some anime, especially some OG anime. But yeah. So just let y'all know that now before, you know, I blow through the rest of this week. Now, if I do change my plan and just decide I'm just gonna play Star Rail the entire week, then on, like, let's say next Monday or next Tuesday, I just start playing other games or cycling them around. I'll let y'all know that. So y'all either know via the Discord community server or I'll make a YouTube post. I'm gonna say this right now. More than likely I will not be making a YouTube post when I do that. If my plan does change, because it's kind of hard to make a YouTube post while you're working at work or whatever. It's kind of hard to do that because, like, you ain't got time. But yeah. Also, before I go to bed tonight, I will be posting my reaction to the Nigerian Perspective. I should have posted this 2 days ago, but you know, my freaking laptop wouldn't let me freaking make my damn thumbnail because the Wi-Fi was acting up. So look out for that reaction when it posts. More than likely, I'm probably gonna have it set to post for 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, look out for that when I post it. I just gotta make the thumbnail after I end the stream, and then boom, it's ready. Might post it earlier than 5 o'clock. What else? I think that's about it. I think that's all I gotta say. Like, sub, turn on the notification bell, join the YouTube community Discord, go check out my reaction content, go check out my discussion content for my new people here. This is for y'all, more so than my OGs. Make sure y'all like all that stuff. Is really helpful. Helps your boy get through the algorithm, you know, that mystical force on YouTube that dictates whether or not you get views. I still want to make my tier list video. I'm not gonna lie, for my tier list video, I will be putting lolly characters on SS rank. I might make 3 S ranks. I might make S, SS, and then triple S. I gotta figure out how to do that though. Anyway, I see ya later. Good night, peace, deuces, and all that dandy stuff. Later. Now, where's that button at? How long? Okay, I've been shooting for 2 hours. Okay, nice. That's more than enough time. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Awesome. All right, peace.